today we're going to be talking about skincare, some of my current favorite skincare products and some fails. I've made some purchases from Amazon recently of some products that were very high ranking, like highly rated, and those didn't all work out for me. So I want to share what those are and my reasons. Also, I've been doing a different type of skin treatment at home recently, and I feel like it's giving me some good results. So I want to share that with you. Recently, I decided to really look into finding some products, especially face products and body lotion, that had some really excellent ingredients. The skin's the largest organ on your body, and what you're putting on it is getting absorbed to some extent. I ended up researching, looking around on Amazon to start out with. I ended up finding something, and I found the brand Andalou Naturals. Now, the first product I bought from them was a long time ago, and it's this pumpkin honey glycolic mask. This is a very highly rated product for good reason. This is an excellent face peel of sorts. It has glycolic acid in it, but it's a low degree of glycolic acid, but it just leaves my face looking smoother, looking brighter, and feeling pretty amazing. Like, this is very brightening. I just love this product. Because I enjoyed this product, I started researching some of their other products. Like I said, I was looking for a body lotion, and this is one of theirs. It's their Mandarin Vanilla Body Lotion. I was looking for one that was unscented, but I couldn't find it, and this one sounded like a scent that I would like, and hopefully it would be pretty mild. Now, the first ingredient is aloe, and then we have some sunflower seed oil, glycerin, very hydrating, wonderful ingredients. The rest of the ingredients all sound very, very good. And because of that, I bought this, and I bought this, which is a serum that has turmeric and vitamin C. Like, I couldn't even imagine making anything better. It just sounds so good, like right up my alley. And then there's also this Renewal Vitamin C cream with probiotics. Also, it sounded amazing. And I bought several others. Unfortunately, you guys, these things are so highly fragranced. So I'm not just like completely against things that have fragrance. I probably have lots of things that have levels of fragrance in them. There's a certain type of fragrance, and let me know if you know what I'm talking about, but a certain type of fragrance to me that smells so unbelievably sweet and fake, it gives me a migraine. And it's pretty rough to have something like that, because when I get that, it's usually lasts like 4 days. It's really ruins, my day-to-day operations. Like, it just causes me a lot of problems if I have that. So for that reason, I like to stay away from certain types of scents. I have some hair products, some shampoos and conditioners that are pretty highly fragranced, but they don't bother me. So it all depends on the product, and like, everybody's different. With these, the fragrance that I smells very fake and very sweet. It's supposedly not a fake fragrance. You never know what's really in the different ingredients, but this does have citrus oil or orange peel oil, and I believe another something like that. And even though that sounds, citrus orange peel oil, it sounds like something that would be natural and just, used in a minimal amount. It's very overpowering in all of their products. So I did try some of these products out. I can't use that because I cannot take a chance of getting the migraine. I had to wash it off. It's the same with this one, which I really wanted to love. It's the same with this one. It's the same with every single product that I tried of theirs. And the only thing is, I did try to, give one of them more of a chance, and it was a night cream. And it had just less severe of a fragrance, so I thought I need to just give this a try because the ingredients were so good. I used it, but I ended up getting a pimple from it, and it's very odd for me to have, pimples or breakouts from anything. So, but I did get it from that, so I stopped using it. There's some products that I noticed that were so highly rated on Amazon that it hooked me in. Now, I should know better by now not to trust Amazon reviews. It's possible that these products are absolutely incredible and that I personally just didn't have a good experience with them. This is the Glow Deep Serum. This one is Calming Serum with green tea and panthenol. With these products, I had kind of an issue where I broke out from them, and like I said, it's highly unusual for me to break out from anything. I'm not sure if these are fragranced, but I did from these, so I stopped using them. Unfortunately, that's my only problem with it. And besides that, I just didn't notice anything significant when using them. I don't want to spend a lot of time on these products in case you've seen me talk about them before. For those who haven't, I'll just go through this very quickly. I love the Good Molecules products. I have loved pretty much every single product I've tried from this brand. These are, I would say these are my favorite products. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Essence. Now, if you get out of the shower and your skin is very dry, pretty much stripped from the shower, which is not good, we're not supposed to do that, but I basically did that yesterday. The first thing I do is I put this on my face and it just drinks it up. My face feels amazing when I use this. And then I tend to go in with the Daily Brightening Serum, and I use this to try to prevent hyperpigmentation because of the fact that I do peel sometimes, and this has some really nice ingredients. And sometimes I'll add some drops of avocado oil and then put it on my face. I definitely do that at night. Now this is their Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. Love it. I use this a few times a week. It helps to keep the pores around my nose a lot cleaner. At night sometimes, lately, I've been using some castor oil on my eyelashes. I don't know if this is going to make my eyelashes grow in thicker or better or anything. If you have experience with it, please share that. This is quite sticky, so I tend to mix a little of it with avocado oil. I almost forgot, this is another favorite product from Good Molecules, and this is the Wake Up Eye Gel. It is ultra hydrating. After I use some of these products, I apply this last around here and anywhere where I have a little bit of extra dry skin. And this stuff is just, it's amazing for around the eyes. When it comes to lip products, some of you out there are addicted to having something on your lips at all times. I'm 100% guilty of that. And for a while lately, for many, many months, I've been addicted to the Paula's Choice Lip and Body Treatment Balm. This is half an ounce for $15. It's pricey, and I've liked these so much that I tend to save the packaging for some reason. I'm glad I did, because recently I recorded myself for a video where I made some lip products that I wasn't trying to copy their product. I actually have all the ingredients, surprisingly, but I decided to really more focus on making something really simple in case any of you watching would like to do the same. I want it to be possible to make it. One thing I discovered is that pure lanolin is absolutely amazing for the lips. You can get this gigantic 7-ounce tub for less than $10. This is a lot more economical than $15 for half an ounce. It's not exactly the same, but for a while I was using this on its own. It's quite thick and sticky, and this is something that comes from the fur of a sheep. So sheepskin under their fur, it protects them from the elements, and it's waterproof. If the sticky texture bothers you, you could make something else. And I made 4 different variations of a lip product, just testing things out. This was my favorite one. This is number 3, and this used lanolin. I used a little beef tallow in this. I know some people might think that's gross, but this gave me the best product. I can always try to replace that with something else and see how it does. And then I also used castor oil, avocado, coconut oil, and a little plum oil. All those oils, you could just use one oil instead of all of them, and it would probably be very similar. This is what this one looks like. And, oh, I don't want to waste it, but it's very, very shiny on the lips. I could put it on, although I have a lip color on. Let me see. It kind of looks like a lip oil. It's very hydrating, moisturizing. It's thicker than a lip oil. It'll stay on your lips for a while. You can always make something thicker, like I said, because I made these other ones. This one's a lot, oh yeah, this one's thicker, way thicker, but it melts in. And then this one was the first one I made, and it is very much more, it's more dry. And I don't really like that one, but it's still, I'm not gonna waste it though. I love those products. I would love to share that with you guys in a video, and I'd love to just simplify the recipe more, because this one is such a great texture. As it is, it's so nice. I guess if you have to compare it to any of the lip sleeping masks that are out there, I would say this is closest to the Laneige one, but I like mine more. I decided to make a purchase of this foaming cleansing oil because it was recommended by a YouTuber who I just love watching, and you know, it's fine, but this isn't the cheapest purchase for something. The YouTuber I was watching said that it would last a very long time, and I think that's probably true. I don't know, it depends how much you use. But after using this, it says this is for dry to extra dry skin for the body and face. I use this and I find it very stripping. So it looks like it would just be an oil, but there are a lot of stripping agents in it, or there's one main stripping agent in it that's higher up in the ingredients, because it's just quite stripping. It's very cleansing, stripping. I feel like, strangely, this would work well for oily skin. I'm gonna have to have my son try it. So please let me know if you've used this, if you had that experience as well, because like I said, everybody's different. My favorite sunscreen right now is this Pipette Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. The reason I like it is because it applies really well. It doesn't leave a terrible white cast. It kind of even does something nice to my skin in an interesting way, where if I have a lot of redness, it seems like it tones it down a little bit. And the reason this is so great, there's zinc oxide of 20%. This is a great price compared to a lot of mineral sunscreens that are out there. And I originally bought it in the store at Walmart, and now I believe it's sold online finally. So if you're interested in getting it, you can do that. Now, what I want to share with you guys is what I've been doing lately as a skin treatment at home. I've been wanting to do a TCA peel for a while now, and I haven't done one in well over a year. And even when I did it a year ago, I feel like I did kind of a mild one. So I'm starting to notice some more signs of aging. Of course, it's completely normal. We don't need to flip out about it. But I do like doing these little experiments with different things to kind of see what it does, see what they do, and if it can slow anything down or reverse anything. So I've noticed that in the past, I could do just glycolic peels when I was younger, and it really reversed some signs of aging. I've done multiple videos on it. I'll link to some down below, where it got rid of lines around my eyes. Now, if I just do the glycolic peel, I guess my skin is too used to it. It's just not doing it. It's not strong enough. So recently I started using some peels. I've been using Platinum skincare peels for a while, so that's what I've been using. But I decided to try the Lactic Acid peel, which I forgot that I bought, and I have the 50%. I've never been a huge fan of Lactic Acid peels because I felt like they were very weak, but these ones have not been. Actually, I've used one already, and it's 50%. So I ended up using this a couple of times recently, where I applied it to my face, and it in itself, surprisingly strong. And then after doing that, I ended up either applying glycolic, so I was doing like multi-layered different types of peels together. So the other time, I believe I added glycolic over that, and you know, it really made it a bit stronger. But a week and a half ago, I noticed that I had a salicylic acid that's 15%, and I wanted to work on some areas of my pores. Wow, you guys, salicylic acid at 15% at such a low pH that it's at is very strong. So what I've noticed is that for me, the salicylic acid peel at 15% is kind of like second in line to TCA. What I did like a week and a half ago is I applied the lactic acid to my face, which already was like tingly and a little bit irritated from the lactic acid because it's a bit strong. Before I even did that, also I cleaned my face with alcohol. And when you do that, any peel you do is going to be stronger than if you didn't. It's going to make a big difference. So then I used the lactic acid, I let it sit for a little bit, and then I went on top of that with the salicylic acid of 15%, and it was quite strong. Nothing like TCA. TCA peels are incredibly painful, unbelievably painful. The salicylic acid 15% is second to that. It's just like this crazy, weird, irritated feeling, and it does burn, but it's like itchy. It's a very, very strange sensation. But I left it on for maybe a minute or two, and then I washed it off. I feel like this combination is quite strong, and I feel like it's gonna give me some results without noticeable, massive, gross looking peeling, where my face is peeling off in sheets of dark colored skin and all that stuff. Instead, when I have done this a couple of times so far, I've noticed if I look up in a very zoomed in mirror that there is some flaking or just dryness under my eyes, and it takes about a week to a week and a half to completely go away. And then my skin looks so much better. Like, so much clearer and so much brighter and so much more even. And I feel like if I keep doing that, yes, it's slower than doing a TCA peel, but it's safer, and it's going to be really interesting to see if it can address certain things that I'm dealing with, like certain fine lines and stuff, because I know if I do a TCA peel, the lines will be gone. But everything's temporary. We're still aging, and it's going to come back if things aren't mean. It's going to come back no matter what eventually. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been finding that to be kind of like a fun little experiment. I'll try to take some before and after photos and share it with you guys to see if it really does work, because I would much rather do things over time and not have to go through the whole experience of a TCA peel. I probably will do a TCA peel, but I'd much rather do it low and slow and careful. So I think that's it for today's video. If you have any favorite skincare products or recommendations, please share that down below. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.